Shake it, baby. Oh yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Where we're at right now is I have spoke to the UFC on multiple occasions about this fight. I'm chasing it up. I want the fight. Been on record and said that I want the fight. I've been on the phone with the UFC saying that I want the fight. When's it happening? I want the fight more than anyone. What is holding it up right now is his side. That's the truth of it. The UFC really want the fight to happen. They've told me that. This is, as I said, this is one of the biggest fights that can be made. Does he want to put himself in a position where he's comfortable enough financially to take the risk that he's taking to fight me? And that is where we're at. Like, the UFC tell me, they assure me that they are doing everything they can to make this fight. So it's totally, as far as I'm aware, this is now totally down to Jon Jones and his team to work that out. And I'm literally just waiting for a date. But what's holding it back is the UFC want to make the fight with me and Jon. And as far as I'm aware, it's now about, I don't know, maybe financial or otherwise, I'm not too sure, to be honest, but I'm just waiting for the call right now. So remember what I said quite a while ago now, I will retire Jon Jones without even fighting him. That's something that I said. And Jon, let's do it. If you want to do it, you don't have to ask me twice. If not, I'll fight somebody else for the undisputed belt. Happy to fight anybody, anytime, anywhere, doesn't matter, I'm ready to go.
Porque eu acho que eu impondo o meu ritmo ali do strike, eu não sei se ele vai se dar bem, eu não tenho essa certeza, mas se as coisas ali não for bem pra ele, eu acho que ele vai tentar algo, né, tentar me colocar pra baixo, e é aonde que eu vou estar mostrando o meu jogo, e é aonde que eu vou surpreender.
Bro, doing the voiceover for that was one of the most brutal jobs I've ever had. It's so long. Because you have like these lists of all these things that can possibly happen and all these fighters' names and all these different scenarios.
How long does it take?
Hours and hours and hours, many days. Yeah, you're working. You're at a sound booth and you know, you're constantly drinking water because I'm screaming. So I can only do it because, you know, it's like, oh! You know, you're doing shit like that. So you have to do, I'm trying to do it like a real
weren't in
fight
the last
taking
one
place.
Up.
I was like, is it?
You weren't in the last one. I genuinely was like, damn, dude, I need.
Well, it's a huge strain on your voice. Because the way you're talking during the UFC fight, like if you're doing it's like you're pushing your vocal
that was wild,
cords.
by the way. That's actually weird.
Chama. Okay, question. First, you are becoming so popular now. How many times do you have to say Chama in one day? If you had to guess, are we in the hundreds? Are we in the thousands?
Pô, não sei, mas eu devo falar o que, umas 100, 150 vezes por dia, talvez, não sei.
I don't know, maybe like 100, 150 times a day.
Do you still enjoy it, or is it starting to get a little tiresome?
Hi, Chama. Thank you, Chama. É como se o meu nome fosse Chama, mas tá legal, tá divertido, eu gosto.
No, of course I like it, man. It's motivated me a lot, and it's, you know, people love saying it, and it's an awesome way everyone to communicate, you know, and if people were even thinking that's my name, you know, people are saying, hi, Chama, thank you, Chama. it's almost become my name at this point.
That's so funny.
To be honest with you, bro, like, no one seems to want to fight Ilia Topuria. If that's an option, I'd take that fight. Like, bro, he's such a great fighter. Like, what an opportunity. I'd love to fight him.
Break that fight down for me a little bit. How would you approach a puzzle like an Ilia Topuria?
You have to mitigate his power because he has such power in his hands. You have to be able to wrestle with him because he is a great grappler. And then ultimately, you have to be aware of his ability to change the game, because everybody, whenever they think about Ilia, they think about, boxing. But his last two fights, both Holloway and Volkanovski, you know what he did? He took advantage. Everybody was so worried about his boxing. Both these guys they were so worried about boxing. He would leg kick them. He would go straight for the calf. He would take out their base. And then that's when the boxing came in. Because in reality, both Holloway and Volkanovski were outlanding him with in the hands department. They looked like they even had a speed advantage, but he was able to keep his base solid, move forward, find an opening, which was that calf kick and leg kick, and he ripped them. I mean, I remember seeing Volkanovski do a 360 spin from those kicks, and after a few of those, both guys were tentative to move in, and that's where he got the knockout. So, you have to be aware where the danger is, and I think the danger is everywhere when you fight a guy like that. And I think I am well-rounded enough to beat him. It's going to be about the opportunity. Am I going to get that opportunity?
You mentioned Topuria. How much success do you think he's going to find in this weight class? Some people think he's too small. Some people think that, just look at the work he did at featherweight. He's a great fighter. Where is his ceiling at 155?
Yeah, there's just no way to say. I think him being a featherweight coming up to lightweight is not a factor. I think we saw that with Max Holloway. The only guy that put me to sleep was a featherweight, so that shit don't work. It's crazy. It's a crazy game. I think the confidence that he has right now is probably the what he's got going for him the most. I think his ability to stay in position and create leverage and power in his shots and move forward. He moves forward in great position. I think that, like I said earlier, all the champions are moving forward, for a significant amount of time. So I think he's a force to be reckoned with. Absolutely. He's very dangerous, very confident, and we'll see how it goes. Styles make matchups. We'll see what kind of matchup he gets.